Hi guys, it's Sweetie Pie and welcome back to my channel. Today is the second installment of this small review from BH Cosmetics. Now this baby here, I feel like this is kind of almost a wasted video a little bit, but I wanted to do it anyway so you guys could see what I thought of the other BH Cosmetics stuff that I bought and see it in full detail, because this has actually been reformulated. At first I thought that it was just a new palette. I will insert a picture of the palette here. At first I just thought that it was a new palette with 5 more shades than this one had, and it is actually completely different ingredients altogether than what this baby has right here. The first ingredient in this one is talc, and then the second one is mica, whereas with the next palette that they have just released, the first ingredient is mica, and then I think the second one is talc. I'll put what the second one is down below, but yeah, it's just a different palette. I think they probably reformulated it a bit and maybe made it better because I don't know. There was something about this palette that I'm just not super enthused about. Some of the colors are so beautiful and buttery, but then you do get some duds. Now, I pretty much used a ton of these shades. I'm gonna go up close here. I've used a ton of these shades, especially, and I've also swatched them all in my swatch book. Okay, so let's just start off right away with the cons of this palette. So cons are, some of these are not that great. It's a hit and miss palette. Some of them are just not that great. Some of them are just made to be put on the lid, packed on the lid, can't really be blended that well. Another con that I had with this palette is that this is not white. This is a shimmery, iridescent, kind of greenish yellow. I don't know if you can see that, and I'm gonna do swatches of this entire palette, but this is not white at all. It's just not. The black is actually not bad, honestly. It is a completely matte black, and it does blend pretty darn well as long as you're not trying to get super intensity. So it's not bad. Now, I think I paid less than $10 for this. I will put the price right here. And I've made some really gorgeous looks out of this, honestly. So if you're looking for a splash of color that's gonna cost you, not that much, but you could get a few duds in it, this is definitely it. This is a great palette. It is great for your money. It would be great for beginners. It would, saying that it would be great for beginners, you are gonna have to work a little bit on these shadows, honestly. So, you're just gonna, it's good for beginners because it's cheap, but it's not good for beginners in the fact of some of these are not going to blend really easily, which is what you want for beginners. So, if you buy this for your daughter and she, comes up with a really intense, weird look, yeah, it's this one's responsible. But yeah, it is what it is. I think that if you're looking for, cheap and, pretty good quality, this is it. If you're looking for every shadow to be absolutely beautiful and blend on the eyes like a dream, this is not what you're looking for. Definitely not. So yeah, let's just get into swatching this palette, and then I will come back and just give you what I really truly enjoy about this palette. Alright guys, so you saw all the swatches for these, and I like to do those finger type swatches where you can see how far the color kind of drags out. I know brush swatches are all the rage now, but a lot of the time in my tutorial, like in my reviews, I do like to show you guys, like go on my Instagram, look at what those looks look like and whatnot, because doing brush swatches is really hard to like get the angle right. A finger swatch just takes a little bit less time, but if you guys really want brush swatches, tell me and I will totally do those as well. So I do plan on actually trying to purchase the new one, just because I want to see like if their formula has changed, or if they're just kind of the same, just with different ingredients, stuff like that. I didn't mention it does come with a mirror, but honestly I don't know too many people that are going to use the mirror. I didn't even take because the palette does not stand up on its own. So if you're trying to use the mirror, you're going to be holding it like this, right? So yeah. Are you going to use the mirror? Maybe, maybe not. One thing I do enjoy is that it folds down all the way. A lot of people do not like these, these, I guess what they would call like, cardboard palettes, but I'm sorry, something like this, which I just did a review on, I will put it up in the cards. This is bulky. For me to use this, especially if this were an eyeshadow palette, I would have to kind of like prop it up on my desk and the mirror would be in the way. And yeah, it's not quite as convenient as being able to just fold the mirror right over and place it down on your desk just like that. That's just preference. If you enjoy, the more sturdiness that this supposedly would give you, then you go with more sturdy packaging. This is not going to be super sturdy, obviously. I think that if you packed it, like if you really wanted to bring this on vacation or whatever, if you packed it flat like this, it would probably be all right, but chances are it may break. It didn't break in shipping. Mind you, it's only coming from California and I'm only in Ontario, Canada, so that's really not that far away. But it definitely, everything I got from them was not broken. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed my little, like, just review on this palette. It wasn't supposed to be, like, a super long, hard-hitting review. But, yeah, if you guys want to see any looks that I produced from this palette, then definitely go check out my Instagram. I will put it right up here, and it is also always in the description below, as well as my Twitter, which I don't particularly use quite as often, just to show you guys what videos are coming up next, kind of a deal. But yes, definitely go check out my Instagram. I am posting new stuff on there all the time. And yeah, then you guys can see, the looks I create with these types of palettes. And I always put down below what palette I am using, or at least I'm trying to. But yeah, guys, I love you guys so much. And thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe down below if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to like this video as well if you found it enjoyable, if you found me enjoyable. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Leave a comment down below. Do you guys have this palette? This is the old palette. Are you gonna get the new palette? The new palette has 5 more shades than this one does. This one has 30, that one has 35. So yeah, leave a comment down below about that jazz. And yeah, love you guys so much. Have a good day.